Hi, I'm Marlon Wilson,
And my name is Michelle Wilson.
and we're with M&M Film Talk, and we're at Hattie Lou at the Indie Film Festival.
And we're getting ready to watch this awesome film with these wonderful writers here and directors in Memphis, Tennessee. I also had an opportunity to interview them. Let's take a look at these interviews before we go into the film.
Go ahead.
Hi, we're with M&M Film Talk, and we're here with wonderful artists here. And we want to talk to them a little bit about their film. First one at you. What's your name?
My name's Diana Peralta.
Diana Peralta. I don't want to crucify your name. So basically, I'm going to let you do that. Now, tell me, okay, and this other young lady here, who's this?
My name is Michelle Peralta. She's my sister and producer.
Great. Okay, we got you're the director and producer here. Okay. Basically, tell me a little bit about the film.
So my film is I call it a family drama / comedy.
Yeah.
About these two Dominican New York sisters, inspired by me and my sisters, who go back to the Dominican Republic because their father passed away. So they're reuniting with their estranged brother to empty out and sell their childhood home. So it's a bit of a homecoming story, a little bit of a drama because they did grow up separately in different countries. So, they start spiraling into the tension of what it means to grow up apart. The girls in the United States and the brother left behind. So it starts off as like a happy reunion, but starts to spiral into fights, arguments, and tensions. Just the things that happen to families when they deal with this type of trauma.
What inspired you to even do the film itself? What triggered you?
So it was definitely inspired by my own family's experience, and I grew up spending my summers in the Dominican Republic with my grandmother and my grandparents in their house. So I always thought the country was so beautiful and the culture was so beautiful, but I wasn't seeing enough of it on film.
Okay.
And so spending so much time in that house, I just decided to write a story about what I was seeing.
And it's important to know exactly what the artist actually was inspired by the film, so you can actually connect with it. Tell me a little bit about what you feel that the audience can take away from this.
Oh my God.
What do you feel?
So my grandma passed away a few months before filming, so it was definitely an emotional experience being in her house, living the space when she was no longer alive. So it brought me closer to her in a way, and I would love people to just walk away from this and call their grandmas, call their family, and reconnect because it's so important to keep those connections, no matter how far apart you are. So that would be what I would tell people. I don't know if you have anything else.
Go ahead. I want you to come on in then.
No, I think that the story is one that's really universal. Everybody deals with grief and loss of some kind. You always have to leave home and say goodbye to somebody you love. And I think it's a feeling that we all have had at some point. So.
Yeah. Who inspired you? The cameraman's actually who inspired you in this film work?
Oh my gosh, I would say a huge inspiration for me is Ava DuVernay because she's a really strong, incredible filmmaker who didn't go the traditional route of filmmaking. She was working a marketing corporate job for many years, as I did. So she just showed me that there's no wrong way to do it, and just do it on your own terms, and never to stop achieving what you want. So I look to her as a huge inspiration, and hopefully we'll meet her someday.
I hope Ava calls. You will. And that's good. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people are inspired to write films, but they're afraid because they don't know if you will be able to do it because they don't have the background. They just know that they think that you need to have. So you don't have to have that. You have to have a story. You have a story to tell, and you have to be compassionate about it and do it. And that's what you guys did, and I love that about it. We're here with an awesome film writer and also director. I want to let her introduce her, but I want her to say her name. Go ahead.
My name is Nikiyatu Jusu.
Yes. See, that's why I needed her to say her name. Awesome. We just got through watching the film here at the Indie Memphis Film Festival this year, so she was featured here. Tell us a little bit about this film.
So my film is called Suicide by Sunlight. It is a short film about day-walking black vampires who are protected from the sun by their melanin. And in my short, we focus on a mother who is a vampire who is trying to regain custody of her half-human children.
Right, and it was an awesome film. Everything I was able to follow you in the storyline and everything, so I like that because sometimes you can see a short film and you're like, okay, they're gonna have to hurry up and get to this point.
Right.
We'll miss it, but she didn't. I mean, she was right on, and I like that.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what inspired you to write this film. To even be a part of the film like this?
So I was inspired by Octavia Butler, who is a science fiction novelist, and I saw the seed of the idea of day-walking black vampires, and so I just thought that there were so many. It was such a springboard for so many ideas in a world where some black people are passing as human when really they're vampires, and some black people are human. So I just thought about that as a springboard for a larger world, and also turning disenfranchisement on its head. Like, what does it look like in a world where we're hunted? Yes, we have the same oppression. We're hunted by police. But what could it look like to be a black vampire who can actually retaliate and has power to push back against oppressive systems, I guess.
And I was loving the fact that you used the melanin in our skin as a shade to describe the reason why we were able to walk in the sunlight.
Right.
You know, in the movie Blade, of course, that was never pointed out. That maybe that was some aspect of why he was able to do it.
Right.
But down. So what you pointed out there in your interview earlier, I thought that was an awesome an example of why that could happen.
Thank you.
But now tell me also too, working with on the set, I loved her the actual your DP. Awesome, did an awesome job.
Amazing, Daisy Zhao.
Yes.
Amazing DP.
Okay, what made you, when you went to try to actually get people for those different positions, what inspired you, what were you looking for?
I was looking, always first and foremost, I'm looking for excellence.
Okay.
And then secondly, I'm looking for people who are invested in the vision. Because you can find amazing collaborators, but if they act like they're doing you a favor, it's not going to benefit you on set. So the combination of people who were talented at what they did, but also understood my vision and were invested in my vision,
and not trying to change it.
not trying to change it, but had an opinion, had a collaborative spirit, and had ideas.
Okay. Yes, that's an awesome thing. So, as an independent writer that's out there listening to this, what do you want them to think about the fears and the things that they may come up against? What would make it easier for them to be able to go right in and get my with a good production?
So you should always write initially when you first start. Assuming you want to make the film, you should write towards your resources. So if you have access to teenagers, or you have access to a school, or you have access to a pool, like write a script initially based on the resources that you have access to, because filmmaking is expensive.
This information that these writers and directors is giving you an opportunity to know exactly what is in the minds when they're out there writing their film and what they went through in order to bring it forth. So if you're out there and you're an actual writer or a director, or someone who just have an ambition to get involved with film, just get out there. You hear what they say. And just take that leap of faith and get out there and do what you have always dreamed to do.
So we're here at Hattie Lou, and we're also going to be bringing you more things in the upcoming week at M&M Film Talk. So get your ears ready, go on there, you'll be able to see it, and we hope you will enjoy it. So I hope to see you next time.
Thank you for joining.